cheese lover looking for a plant-based alternative, or perhaps you're on a journey towards a more sustainable lifestyle, which means you want to reduce your dairy product consumption. Whatever your motivation may be, making your own plant-based cheese at home is a very rewarding experience. In this video, we'll delve into crafting your own plant-based cheese, incorporating plant-based milk in the process for added creaminess and flavor. Plus, we'll touch on the importance of making your own plant-based milk and cheese at home for both health and environment. Before we dive into the cheese making process, let's talk about what you'll need. The great thing about making your own plant-based cheese is that it's so versatile. You can use different ingredients depending on what you prefer and like. There are some common ingredients that you can use, such as cashews, macadamias, and even seeds like sunflower or hemp seeds. You can even do it with vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and cauliflower. You'll also need something that will enhance the flavor, like nutritional yeast, garlic, and certain herbs. Also, adding plant milk into your plant-based cheese gives it a bit more depth, creaminess, and flavor to it. So you can use whatever plant milk that you want, whether that's almond, soy, or oat, depending on your dietary choice or preferences. Making your plant milk at home ensures freshness, and you can also control the ingredients that you put in it, which is better for your health and for the environment because you don't need to waste any Tetra Paks. Lastly, what you'll need is a high-speed blender or food processor that is essential for grinding up everything, all of the ingredients that you will be adding onto it. You'll also need a cheesecloth or a not milk bag in order to strain everything, and molds or containers to make it shape. Now, onto the cheese making process. We're not going to be making cheese in this video, but I'll tell you the step-by-step on how to do that. So the first step is soaking. Many plant-based cheese recipes start off with soaking your choice of nuts or seeds in order to soften them and make blending so much easier. And the soaking times can vary depending on the ingredients that you use, so make sure you follow the recipe for that. The next step is blending. Once your nuts or seeds have been soaked for a while, we will then add it to a high-speed blender or food processor, and this is the perfect time to add any flavorings to it as well, like the nutritional yeast, or maybe if you want some added herbs to it, this is the best time to do it. And instead of adding water, substitute it with plant-based milk. This will give it a bit more depth and creaminess to your plant-based cheese. Next step is straining. Once you have fully blended it until it's smooth and creamy, you will then need to put the mixture into a cheesecloth or a nut bag in order to drain the liquid out of it. And then lastly, shaping and aging. Depending on the type of cheese you're making, you may shape it into circular shape or spreadable shape, so it's easier to use. And sometimes there are some plant-based cheese that are enjoyed fresh, but sometimes you need to age them to really get that flavor out. Now, you might be wondering, why bother making plant-based cheese at home when you can just buy it in stores since it's gaining its popularity? Well, there are a few reasons why, and the first one of them is you get to control the ingredients that you add on it, the type of seed, the quality of the nuts, for example, and avoiding preservatives, additives, and excess salt or sugar. The next reason why is customization. Homemade plant-based cheese allows you to customize the flavor however you like. You can experiment a variety of combination depending on how it suits your taste. Next reason why is the health benefits of it. Plant-based cheese tend to be lower in saturated fat and cholesterol compared to the dairy counterparts. Plus, you can avoid common allergies like dairy or soy. And because it's better for you, and the fact that it doesn't have any additives or preservatives added to it, is already beneficial for your health. And lastly, the environmental impact of it. By crafting your plant-based cheese at home, you minimize the packaging waste from store-bought. And apart from that, if you even make your plant milk at home as well, you'll further minimize the waste and environmental impact. In conclusion, incorporating homemade plant milk into your plant-based cheese making process adds creaminess to it while being sustainable. With a few simple ingredients and a bit of creativity, you can definitely whip up that perfect plant-based cheese based on your preference and the one that it suits your taste. Not only does making plant-based cheese at home offer you control over the ingredients and customization, but it also promotes health and environmental benefits. So why not give it a try? Get creative in the kitchen, experiment with the flavors, and enjoy the satisfaction of crafting your own plant-based alternative. Additionally, to make your own plant milk at home, we recommend the Milky plant machine. It is much healthier, easier, and faster way of making your own homemade plant milk, and with a push of a button. So that is it for today's MilkED episode. I hope you guys try making your own plant-based cheese at home and replacing it with plant milk, homemade as well, instead of water. Leave in the comment section if you have tried it. And as always, if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!